When I got the phone call, I was very scared and I was very confused. I knew something was wrong, but at the time I didn't know what was going on with him. I was getting my kids, all 5 of our children, ready for school, and I get a phone call, and it's my husband on the phone. And all he kept saying was, my legs are pinned, my legs are pinned. And he really couldn't speak, but I knew something was wrong. Stephen Jackel ended up calling me one more time, and he told me that he was in Germany and that they would be flying him to San Antonio. At the very beginning, we didn't know he had lost his legs. We finally got all 5 kids to Alaska. We get off the plane, and they take us to the hospital room, and the first thing we see is their dad is missing his leg, and I didn't know that. So I didn't have time to prepare my children for what we're about to see. I feel the biggest challenge for the family was adapting to the new Stephen Jackel. He was a very different man. When he lost both of his legs, at the time I couldn't understand it. I knew he was going through a lot of pain, but I didn't understand completely everything that he was going through. Our whole family kind of had to get adjusted to this new life and this new person that we had. The Stephen Jackel we knew before the injury was very outgoing, loving, caring. He was always, very great with the kids, and he was just, very energetic, full of life. And the man that he became at that time, he was just, I couldn't get him out of bed. He had no energy. He just didn't, life was sucked out of him. I want to say Stephen's recovery, I feel like it took a while, maybe 2 to 3 years. Just basically him learning how to walk, and then him learning to adjust, and then him get back to being a father and a husband. He just didn't know where he fit in anymore. He didn't know. So we had to kind of help him along the way to figure things out. And we just had to stand by him and just be there and support him through whatever he was going through. I felt life was starting to fall into place. He started being very active again, very outgoing again. It seemed like he loved life, being the father that he was, the husband that he was. He would just work really hard to try to be as normal as he can be. But unfortunately, on January 3rd, 2018, my husband took his life. The fact that Stephen Jackel picked me to be his wife, I'm very honored to be his wife. And I always told him, because he was always sad and upset, that we had to take care of him for a while. And I told him I would do it again over and over and over. I'm very grateful to have had him as my husband, my kid's father. I'm very grateful. What it means to me to be Stephen Jackel's angel, I don't really think I was his angel. I think he was mine.